Hey guys, Czar here. Good morning to you. Happy Monday. It's Monday, December 16th. Hope you had a great weekend. Happy Manic Monday, as we often say, or messy, meandering, all kinds of interesting M words for Monday. But here's the daily frame, guys. As usual, we'll start with the NASDAQ and the S&P side by side on the daily charts. You can see we technically have an up day, and that's because we marginally broke Friday's high into all-time highs here this morning. I'll show that to you on a different chart here in a moment. But really, from a functional standpoint, given that we pulled back in, we have two inside days. Inside of Friday, getting that marginal break, but we'll ignore that for now. And we have bullish bodies. Inside day on the S&P as well. Bullish bodies, nowhere near the all-time high on the S&P. Of course, we have 2, 4, 6 candles in front of this one before we get there. And again, we did hit all-time highs here this morning by about, a point or two or so. Here are the two sisters 1-minute charts, guys, with volume weighted average price. We are open, by the way. We are 20 seconds into the first 1-minute candle here. This is volume weighted average price. 2 standard deviations, repeating the same thing here every trading day, guys, as a matter of routine and ritual. And again, I do that on purpose. This is my trading grid. There's that daily that I showed you inside day, now pushing up into all-time highs again. This is a nice strong move here right out of the gates, but I'm not going to jump on it. We have 8 seconds left in this candle. That's the first 1-minute candle. I'm going to see how we settle after that. Let's take a look at the 30-minute candle here very closely, guys. We're going to zoom in. There's the Asian narrow range. There's the expanding range of the UK session. Of course, we're still in UK. And here's the first candle, overlap of the UK and Germany and Europe, of course, and the New York session here, pushing up into all-time highs once again. Interesting, right? This looks like it could be a momentum opportunity here, but I'm going to really be patient on this. I don't need to be in this, guys. This is Monday. It's rollover week. I believe TradingView rolls over their futures contracts tomorrow. So there'll be lots of ins and outs here, especially on the open and certainly on the close here today, or near the close of the session, as traders roll over their futures contracts to the next month or two, depending on how they decide to manage their positions. Day traders will typically go to the next, the busiest and most active month out there. The S&P actually dropping below the open range, signaling that it might want to make a run for a volume weighted average price down here, but who knows? NASDAQ pushing up a little bit higher. See where we go from here. Just going to watch this. I will not be buying this break above. I want to see some more structure develop here and some more certainty in this holiday rollover week and Monday. All right, firming up on both here now, guys. I'm going to let this go. All right, guys, so we got a super messy grind here. I actually went downstairs and grabbed myself a nice cup of coffee. As I mentioned earlier during my meandering conversation, we had news at 9:45, which was 2 minutes ago. Nothing really happened on that. That's that candle right there. And so that's out of the way. As I mentioned, there were 2 high-impact news items, and they are both done now. If we resolve to the upside here, guys, I may, in fact, look at a long opportunity here. Just going to put this as a marker, guys. I'm not live yet. Let's take a look. Not live here, guys. I'm just going to leave this here for now. Nothing to do. Yep. Buy stop order, guys, live. Buy stop order live. Here we go. So resolving potentially here in line with the strength on the daily and on the 30. Clean traffic, obviously. We've never been higher than this in the history of the universe. So there's nothing up above. It would be irresponsible not to toss the coin here, guys, for my model. This is the news candle, guys. 2 news pieces. And I'm in, guys. I am in long the NASDAQ here, guys. And now the patience game. I'm going to manage this very dynamically, given that it is Manic Monday. It's also holiday season. It's also rollover week. And so a very tricky time to be day trading here near the open. So why am I long here, guys? Well, the daily is an up day, bullish body at all-time highs. That should be enough. But of course, we are in clean traffic here, broken a zone on the 30-minute chart, above the 9, above the 21, positive moving average configuration, hitting all-time highs and session highs, and resolving bullish. We're resolving to the long side after the two high-impact news items, which were right here. So waited for those to play out during the grind, and now resolving higher. No guarantees on this whatsoever, especially given the fact that it's Manic Monday, it's holiday season, and it's rollover week. And no matter what happens here, guys, this for me was the right thing to do, to toss the coin, call heads, given all the pieces that are in place. This is the stack of units of conviction that I outlined here, and there is no other action for me to take. I should not be going short, I should not be sitting on the sidelines, and I should only be going long. The rest is up to the nearly random nature of the market. The NASDAQ can now do whatever it wants. My stop loss, guys, for those who've been asking about stop loss placement, very important. Below this prior pivot, right down here, you see that there? Below 1, 2, 3 candles, and of course all of these candles as well. But notice these two bearish candles. So in advance of the news, guys, the market pushed up and then was quickly stopped. The sellers came in and drove down, big strong candle, and then another even bigger strong candle, and then turned up. So buyers came in, same buyers that were here and here, came in here and stopped the selling and then powered things higher. And so the expectation is that if prices pull all the way down to here, that perhaps these participants, programs, algos, all of them are still there with some orders to buy again and prevent prices from dropping below. Certainly no guarantees of that, especially under the circumstances that we're talking about. But that's why my stop is there and not here, 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 or even way down here. It doesn't need to be way down here, although we may find out that that would have been a better place, but we'll see. Certainly some selling coming in here now, guys. All right, guys, we've hit the 75% mark. I'm going to manage this trade dynamically, given that it's Manic Monday and holiday week and rollover week. And so I've moved my stop to break even. That is a sure no lose here on this Monday first trade. Market open play, guys. Sat through the grind, waited for the news item, which was right here. Which one? This candle here at 9:45. Resolved higher, break above. Turns out we could have taken a break above here earlier before the news, and it would have worked out. As a matter of fact, I'd be out by now. But that would be an open gamble, not my style. And there it is, guys. So break-even outcome on this. As many of you have asked, I'm going to keep the video going so we can see in hindsight how this trade turns out, whether we resolve to the upside or pull all the way back to the original stop. Most of these dynamic moves, more than 50%, typically save me a charge in the long run, but not always. This one might be one where the fresh buying comes in and takes us back, and I am still out at break-even here on this Monday. I'll bring you back. Well, there it is, guys. We are hitting all-time highs once again. It looks like we're going to hit my original profit target, but I am out at break even. There it is. Thanks for joining me here, guys. Maybe there'll be another trade here today. Who knows? It's 10:32. The day is still young. Have an amazing day. We'll talk to you soon.